Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. I wanted to talk about how cancel culture is really terrible in general. I mean, it's cruel to do to someone who, it's like the old Salem witch trials where you point your finger at someone and call them a witch and, gee, they must be a witch because someone said so. But it's cruel. It's like saying that you would be okay with that happening to you or someone that you love based on what you think, based on how the culture may have shifted, and that it's now okay to do that to you or your loved one. In fact, some people even do this cancel culture on their loved ones, on people who were their friends, on people who raised them. And it's absolutely horrible. But even worse, it's horrible for the people who are participating in it and supporting it and not speaking out against this cancel culture. Because what everyone who supports it in some fashion is doing is they're putting chains on themselves. More and more chains all the time. Because they're dictating all of these things that they are not allowed to think, that they're not allowed to do. And so it just keeps moving and moving. You say, well, but we shouldn't be this thing. We shouldn't be racist. So it's okay if I put the chains on myself to not be racist. But the fact is that you're putting chains on yourself and you're making it okay to put chains on yourself and to put chains on others. And now, instead of spending time being you, now you are worried about what the new rules are. So a lot of your mental processing, instead of just going into thinking about ways that you could be happier, that you could honestly make the world a better place. No, now you're thinking about how do I make sure I'm not the next witch that they burn? Because that's what becomes important. Because now you have set up an environment where you make yourself afraid because you've set up this whole system where someone can be burned at the stake, or nowadays a lot of times it's the digital stake. But their whole life, their family, everything can be ruined and taken from them. And so can your life. And you know that. And you know that you have to keep up with the rules. All of these rules that you are enforcing get worse and worse all the time. They get more strict, more harsh. And you have to follow those rules. Otherwise, you could be next. You could be the next witch that gets burned on the pyre that you set up, that you created, that you helped build. You could be the next witch on there. And so what we need is a culture of allowance, of actual diversity. I don't have to agree with someone who goes around saying, I hate this race or I hate these people. I don't have to agree with them. I can even think they're an idiot. But what I do need to do is say they are allowed to. And in fact, the fact that they are dissenters, there is an honor in that. Not that they're right. I don't have to say that they're right. But one day, you may be a dissenter. One day, you may disagree with the popular culture. And when that happens, what are you going to do? You've set up an environment where anyone who disagrees with the popular culture, anyone who you point your finger at and say, you are this thing because I don't like you. You're a witch. Well, look at him. He looks like a witch. He must be a witch. So that's the environment that you've set up. And now anyone can point their finger at you and call you a witch or call you a racist or a misogynist and say, well, yeah, it's because of this or because I decided that that was your intent. So now you get to burn. Let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to hit like and share the video. Have a great day.